Greetings and salutations. This is your good neighborhood, this is your friendly neighborhood armchair philosopher, fragments of memory. This is a video response to a YouTuber. She did a video. It was titled, "Why Are Black Women Upset for Black Men for Telling Them the Truth?" Well, this video seems to be in response to a lot of what's been going on with the flagging of certain black male YouTubers who have been, I guess, making money, profiting off of their talk that they talk about when they talk about black women. And some of what they say has been construed as hate speech. Whether it is or whether it isn't is up for YouTube and Google and whoever else needs to discover that. But she talked a lot about how some of these men, when they make the videos, can come off real harsh on the sisters. Now, at the risk of being labeled a mangina simp, caping for the ladies, I will say this. Whether you agree with the sisters, whether you disagree with the sisters, whether you critique the sisters, or whether you co-sign the sisters, there needs to be responsibility and communication. I've said this in my video prior, yesterday's video. There needs to be responsibility and communication. We can't just spout off willy-nilly and be irresponsible, because one, she made a very good point in her vid about how young ladies viewing YouTube vids may be doing something to deal with beauty regimen. So when they hear a black man talking about, oh, black women, all they wear is weaves and are ugly and blah, 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 blah. And now that young lady, maybe 15 or 16 or 14, may see that and then wondering why these black men that are my age or much older, and with the gray in the beard, and I'm getting there myself, but the gray in the beard and the what's the other thing, or the gray in the hair, and they seem to be 40s, 50s, and they're sitting here just crapping on the sisters or giving the appearance of disrespecting the sisters. That young girl may get a complex, because these are men that we ultimately are somebody's uncle. I am an uncle, believe it or not. I'm an uncle. My sister had 2 lovely girls, and they're beautiful and they're wonderful, and you know, when I see them again, I'll tell them they're beautiful little princesses and all that good stuff. But yeah, it can come off as a bad look, because I'll admit I have looked at some of those guys' videos, and I'll admit that there are certain things in the videos that where I felt, you know, I was like, yeah, right. But there is a flip side to everything. I will criticize a black woman's actions and words. However, I will not attack her looks. Attacking her looks is sophomoric and juvenile. It makes us look bad. Now, I myself listen to both the men and women's channels. I've spoken that before. So I do try to have a more balanced perspective. Yes, I will give you my experience with the sisters. And I'll admit I have had good experiences with my sisters in relationship capacities, as well as friendship capacities, as well as familial capacities. But I've had bad experiences. I've had friction with my black sisters. I'll be real with you. And it has kind of stuck in my craw a little bit. I'll admit that wholeheartedly. But we do need to be more responsible in our communication. That was a very good point you brought up, Miss Smiley Face. You brought a very good point that, yeah, we got to be careful for the next generation. And then not only the girls, but the guys. Because now, when those young boys look up to us, when those younger guys look up to us, or maybe there's a guy that my age or maybe older who maybe feel some type of way towards the sisters, and they're feeling that indignation, and then when they see someone like myself or any other YouTuber that's a black man, we may take that information and misconstrue it into something else. So I want to just say, on that, I co-sign with you. I think there needs to be more responsibility in communication. And another thing, I saw this one YouTuber's video talking about another YouTuber named Asia. I want to say McGlowan or Asia something. And this young lady was a YouTuber. She made her videos. And apparently there was another black male YouTuber who took something to heart that another black male YouTuber said. I know I'm all over the place here. But apparently he ended up killing her and killing himself. And this did make news, and I did a little research on that. And now I think that's messed up. I'm of the school of thought, if you're not checking for me, I might feel hurt about it, but I'll keep it pushing. I'm not going to murder you, you know what I mean? So that's horrible what that guy did. And then even more cowardly, he killed himself. And that's tragic as well. So, you know, we got to be careful with this social media. To quote Stephen Sondheim, be careful what you say. The people will be listening. So that's my 2 cents on it. Give me your thoughts on it, YouTube. Peace.